You know, I gotta be real with you right now. I made a lot of mistakes when it came down to love. And I'm not afraid to admit that anymore. Like, like, I wasn't always the man that I was supposed to be. I I wasn't always the person that somebody could depend on. I wasn't consistent. I wasn't always patient. Sometimes I wasn't even kind. And if I'm honest, it eats at me because I look back and I know some people deserve better than the version that I gave them. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's a hard pill to swallow. Knowing you let down somebody who just wanted to love you. But the truth is I gotta sit in that truth because running from it only made me colder. It only made me numb. It only made me convince myself that maybe love just wasn't for me. Like maybe God didn't write that chapter in my story, you know what I mean? Maybe he skipped me when he was handing out healthy relationships. And I started to get comfortable with saying it out loud, you know what I mean? I start saying stuff like, I'll never find love and that's fine, it's not for me. Maybe I'm just not built for it. And I would say it like I didn't care. But deep down, I did. Deep down, I wanted to believe it. That's the truth. I just didn't trust myself with it. Because every time I tried, I felt like I failed. And every time I failed, I confirmed the voice in my head saying, see, this ain't for you. And sometimes I still wrestle with that thought, to be honest with you. I still wrestle with the fear that maybe I'll always be alone in that area. I still wrestle with that to this day. And maybe I'll never get to feel that, that safe, steady kind of love. And maybe that's the price that I have to pay for who I used to be. But here's the thing. Time has a way of teaching you. Heartbreak has a way of exposing you. Loss has a way of reshaping you. And in all my mistakes, I learned some things about myself and I learned some things about love. That's what I learned. And I realized that the problem wasn't that love wasn't for me. The problem was that I didn't know what real love actually was. Because real love, it don't look like what I thought. It don't look like control. It don't look like, somebody trying to fix you. It don't look like somebody trying to fix you while breaking themselves. It don't look like begging somebody to stay who already got one foot out the door. No, it don't look like that. Real love looks like showing up even when you're scared. It looks like patience when you don't feel like waiting. It looks like apologizing when your pride is screaming at you not to. That's what it looks like. It looks like somebody choosing you, not just on your best days, but on the days that you feel like you ain't worth choosing. That's what it looks like. And I didn't know that before. I had to, fail to understand it. I had to sit in heartbreak to even recognize it. I had to look at my own reflection and say, man, you weren't ready. You weren't healed. You weren't honest. And that stung. And it still stings. But it changed me. And now I want to talk to you. Because maybe you're sitting where I was. Maybe you're telling yourself that love ain't for you. Maybe, you're comfortable in your loneliness, not like me. Maybe you've even convinced yourself that it's easier to just stop believing. But I came to tell you what I had to learn the hard way. You are not unworthy of love. You are not too broken for love. And love is not done with you. And listen, you can't shortcut it. You can't manipulate it. You can't force it out of people who don't know how to give it. You can't fake it for too long, because love will always expose the truth. But what you can do is start with you. Start with healing you. Start with learning to love yourself in a way that you never did before. That's what you can do. And when I say love yourself, I don't mean those cute little self-care days and taking pictures in the mirror and stuff like that. I mean really loving yourself enough to stop putting yourself in places that drain you. Loving yourself enough to set standards and not, break them just because you're lonely. Loving yourself enough to forgive yourself for what you didn't know then. So you can, grow into what you know now. That's what I mean. And that kind of self-love is the foundation. Because the truth is real love starts in you before it ever shows up in somebody else. And hear me, love is not supposed to be chaos. It's not supposed to drain the life out of you every day. It's supposed to sharpen you. It's supposed to soften you. It's supposed to bring peace even in a storm. And when you get that revelation, see, you stop chasing the people who only love the version of you that benefits them. You stop confusing attention with affection. You stop letting anybody with sweet words rent space in your heart, you know what I mean? And you start moving different. You start, holding out for the kind of love that doesn't hurt to hold. The kind of love that makes you better without making you smaller. That's what's going on. The kind of love that, doesn't compete with your healing, but adds to it. And the truth is it's still out there for you. It's still waiting for you. And I know some of you don't believe that anymore because of what you've been through, but I need you to. I need you to hold on to the fact that your story isn't finished. Your heart isn't too late. I need you to hold on to that. Because love ain't gone, it's growing. And it's growing with you. And one day, when you least expect it, it's gonna meet you. I promise you that. But this time, it's not gonna meet you in this broken version of you. It's gonna meet the healed version, the honest version, the stronger version. And that's when you'll realize that love never left. It was just always waiting for you to be ready. But, like I always say, you're going to have to let go of a lot of different things. A lot of different things. And if you need help with letting go, I dropped that ebook, like I always say. Letting Go When God Says So. The link is in the description. I learned a lot over this journey, man. I learned a lot about love, man. I almost gave up on it. And I know that's probably you right now. You don't have to give up on love. Check out the ebook. Hey, handle your business. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.